morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever time it is you decide to watch, or whatever time of day you decide to watch this vlog. Sorry, I always mess that up, even though I say that in almost every vlog nowadays. Welcome to today's vlog. Sorry, my son is in the back there. He just gotta have a doctor's appointment. Anyways, let's go do some exploring today. Bridal Falls has always been a place that I have enjoyed coming to since my wife and I first moved here in 2009. That is actually exactly where we are going. As you can see, the trees are, it's getting to that time of year, the trees are starting to turn color. Can't really pay attention to what I'm filming right now because I'm driving. There's got a little paved sidewalk that we used to go to all the time over there. See it right there? There's some bikers over there, people walking. Jesus, just look at this. Greg, if you're just watching, this is what it's like. This is what it looks like nowadays in fall. Bridal Falls right there. Yeah, just really nice. I'll get closer here in just a second, but I just wanted to get some film of all this so we can see stuff like that. All this cool stuff. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that just awesome? That's actually a lot more water than we've been getting the last couple of years coming down that waterfall because we haven't been getting much snow during the winter time. And Utah's water reservoirs rely heavily. Ooh, there's some people up there. Look, see? Looks like they're climbing up to the top of the falls up there that way. Let's see if I can find them up there. Oh, there they are, right there, right in the middle of the screen. Okay. But Utah's water supply, reservoir supply, relies heavily on our winter snow. And with Utah being a desert state, you wouldn't really think that it would snow very much here, but it does during the winter time. Up here in northern Utah, at least, central and northern Utah. I don't know what it's like in St. George area. Ken, the vlogger, if you're watching this vlog, how often does it snow in St. George? I know you're a St. George vlogger in the southern side of the state compared to where I'm at. How often does it snow down there? Anyways, there's a lot of snowpack up. It usually gets a lot of snowpack up there, and it trickles down. And this is actually the most I've seen. So I guess we got a pretty good snowfall up there this last winter. So much that it's still coming down pretty hard. Usually, last couple of years, it was like maybe half the size really. So it's nice to see all that water pack up there. You see though, I'm not here to vlog about the waterfall itself, but the reason why I'm here to vlog is something that has to do with over here, as well as something that used to be the very, very top of the waterfall, right around in there. And let's get going. You see, right over here, there used to be a tramway that would take you. Let's see, you get load up right here, right around here, to go up. And the tramway it was once built as the steepest tramway in the world. And you load up right here at the bottom of the base of the waterfall, and it would take you all the way up to there, where there used to be a restaurant up there. Now, I'm not sure when the restaurant closed. You can't see you used to be able to see the remnants of it up there, but earlier this year, like at the beginning of summer, they had people go up there and actually take it down. It was just the framework that was, like the steel work that was still left up there, because I think it was like 2007 or 8 where the actual building itself was burned down, but I think it closed about 10 years before that. I'll leave some captions, some subtitles in the video with the actual dates. I have to actually go back and look that up again. But down here, this is where you would this is where you would get onto the actual tramway. It looks like they just put up this new fence right here. This right here is new. This little fencing right here, and this wasn't here before. And it looks like they put in a new concrete wall right there. Let's see here. Let's go over here real quick and check it out. Looks like they I don't want to go any further down from where I'm at right now because I don't want to fall into the rocks, and I don't want to fall down into Provo River and get dragged down, you know what I mean? But it looks like they reconcreted the top of it, because you can see just right there how they have some rebar there. It looks like it was put there before, from when the building used to be there. Oh, whoa, whoa. Whew. I literally almost fell just now. Beginning of the year, or beginning of the summertime, when I would try to come down the road over there, but it was blocked off way back there where there's a parking lot, because I think it's about 1.5 miles down that way where you can park your car and then hike is what you would call it, or bike or walk, whatever. It's a concrete pathway that you can walk to bring you all the way up to the waterfall over here. And you get to the base of the waterfall and just stick your feet in and stuff like that. There's more people up there trying to climb up. I don't know where they're going to go, but you can see where he's running over there. That's where the pathway is. We're about to go over there in just a second. But you can you would get out here, but the building has been inactive for so long, and the entrance over there was fenced off, and I didn't know what was going on. Like, it was like avalanche, the signs would say like avalanche prevention or something like that. I know that well, there's another vlog I did over at Nuns Park, that I think it was the America's First Hydroelectric Plant vlog I did earlier this year. I'm pretty sure I got some of the fencing off. I'll go back and I'll see if I can find that particular vlog, and I'll link it down below too. So watch those two vlogs. Well, watch the Bridal Tramway abandoned one first before you watch this vlog, and then you can watch the other vlog, see what I'm talking about with the signs and stuff like that, and fencing off and everything. But yeah, you used to be able to, I think the building went to, right, I think it was right about here where it went to. And it's kind of a crooked, because the corner of the building would be right here, and then it would not be like parallel with the road, but instead the wall went down this way. And I think this was one corner of the building right about here, and I think the other corner of the building went to about right here where that corner is right there, and then it would just take you up. Right now, when I was last here, there was still some rubble, some remnants of the building that I thought would still be here, and that's kind of the reason why I wanted to come back over here and see if I can get some film of that. But obviously the rest of it has been taken out, and yeah, I think the restaurant, you see there's that point right there, point of the mountain right there, where it is right in the center of the screen right there. I think it was a little further down from that, just right down from there. So I think it's right here. There's a little ledge right there. I think it was right there. You got some remnants of the wall that used to be here. This used to connect to the actual building. You see some of where it was torn down is right here. Some of the rocks, and I don't know. sorry for the shaved ice flag. They had a shaved ice stand here pretty much all summer. But rumor has it, I don't know if this is going to be true or not, but I heard that these little barrier walls and all the rocks, you see all the rocks I was walking on just a minute ago, rumor has it that they're going to take that out, dig it out, and they're going to actually make a parking lot out of it, because a lot of people did not know that this little area existed. Excuse me, at least my wife and I didn't know about that until a few years ago when my parents came down to come visit from Seattle. See, up until then, my wife and I would always park at that place I was telling you about a few minutes ago, where you'd park and walk the hike, like 1.5 miles. We would always do that, and then my parents told us about how there's some parking just right here. You just cross the bridge, which is this bridge, which we're about to cross here in just a second. But we didn't know that had existed. So when you're over there, you can't really exactly see a parking lot. So just yeah. Oh man, I just can't get enough of all these. I tell you what, I think fall time is actually my favorite season, because I love all the change of colors in the trees and the leaves and stuff like that. I love it. Looks like there's a Halloween run coming up. Oh, awesome! I just not realized it. Kids on the Move. That's awesome. My oldest son. You guys know he has autism. When we first moved here, he is about a year old, and the pediatrician we would go visit recommended that he went there. So we ended up going out to Kids on the Move, which is kind of like a early intervention, I guess you can say for him, for children with autism or special needs. So yeah, and it was just crossed over the road or the bridge. Just check it out, man. I might not be doing a whole bunch more filming right now because I think it's starting to rain. I'm actually using my DSLR, so I don't really want to get it all wet. Look at that, man. That's pretty epic right there. For a couple of summers there, they had a little tree stand right here. For a couple of summers, I'm not wondering why they took it out. Okay, so we were just over there on the other side of the river a second ago. Right by where that tree stand was, is right over there, is this. I wanted to point this out. It's right across the pathway from it. There used to be a little powerhouse right here. I know it used to be right here because I recognize these two rocks right here. And the entry, I think, was about right here. The little service door was about right here, looking this way. Or the door is facing out this way, but you'd be facing this way if you were entering into the building. And I knew it was a powerhouse because it still had some of the gears in place, all rusted away and stuff like that. And that's what controlled the tramway from over there. Having like a tiny bit of a dam that helped out with the electricity, and would bring you all the way up to there. It's just hard to believe that the building isn't even there anymore. One of the very first videos I posted on this channel was I had a Sony action cam that I had just found just like maybe a couple weeks before. It was kind of like Sony's version of GoPro, and it had a waterproof casing around the camera. So I wanted to test it out. So I came here and I actually filmed some underwater here, and it's like some trout. They attacked my camera basically. I guess I could post a link for that in the description too. But it was like way before I really even got to vlogging. Anyways, I filmed it. Right here, you kind of see this waterfall right here, and I think it was actually from about this angle or so when I first filmed it. Anyways, I think I filmed it for like about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and I kept sticking. I had the camera at the end of a selfie stick, and I stuck it in the water right here, and they would attack the fish, or the fish would attack my camera. But you still see some posts right there, and I guess they took the fish out. It looks like it, especially since the last time I was here filming. Last time I was here filming, covered in moss or you know, gross stuff covered in that. And as you can see, it's crystal clear water now. And just over here, right here at the end, in this little square area, there's a little stand where you can actually buy some fish food. You can still see the four corners right here, there, and there. And that was there for at least a couple of years. But to tell you the truth, I'm actually glad they took the little fish out, the trout out, because this is a little bit of a deeper part of the water. You can actually stick your feet in there. But I would not recommend doing that right now. I think it's about 50 degrees outside. I don't know why I'm wearing a t-shirt and shorts. I guess I like that. I just really like the cold. But you can come up here to a little area. Looks like they got some caution tape. They might even be extending the little fencing over here. I don't know about that, but you can come over here and you can sit down and just stick your feet in the water. Heck, you can even climb up like those people were up to there. And some people will, it's so shallow here, you're over here it's so shallow that when you stick your feet in, your foot will not be covered by water. It'll just like cover about half your foot right over here. Anyways, people will go over here. They'll even start climbing up the waterfall right here. And I think that people can only get up to about the bottom of that main waterfall right there. Oh, the second one from down. So anyways, I think that it'll come down, empty out under here, and empty out down into Provo River, which will then go down that way all the way to Utah Lake. As a matter of fact, it's so shallow right here that you could probably even walk in there with your tennis shoes and not really get worried about getting your socks wet, but only like this little part. By the way, if you ever come here and you decide to climb up there, just be careful of the risks. Be dangerous. Tell you, they can't even get enough of that scenery up there. That's just awesome. I just hope they're careful. Well, it looks like more rain clouds are starting to come in. So I am actually going to go ahead and end the vlog here. Hope that everybody has enjoyed the scenery and enjoyed learning a little bit of history today. Sorry, I'm just kind of filming everything just to fill some time. I don't really get to vlog a whole lot anymore. Anyways, if you haven't already, come check out my second channel, Strider Dog Takes It Off. Do a little bit of weight loss on that channel, keeping track of what I eat. Episode 2 will be posted tomorrow. But again, it's kind of an official start to my weight loss, but tomorrow or Monday will be the official start where I actually pay attention to what I'm eating. Not eat so much, cut off on some fast food. So that'll be episode 3, but episode 2 will be posted tomorrow actually. I did a little bit of filming for that already for today because it's a daily vlog, but it's only posted weekly. So anyways, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video a like, share the video if you want to learn a little bit of history from this vlog. Enjoy some of the scenery that I'm filming right now. That would be much appreciated. Thank you again for subscribing if you have already subscribed. And thank you for giving a like to the video. And until next time, take care everybody.